Hi.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Thank you so much for joining Black Cinema Now.
Thank you for inviting me. This is so awesome.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. So we just have a few questions. We're definitely excited to have you. So let's jump right on into it, okay?
Let's do it. All right.
Let's do it. So you have been cast in Disney's Secret Society of Second-Born Royals as Mateo. So could
Yes.
you tell us a little bit more about the film and what your character adds to the film? Just a little bit more about your character in general.
Yeah. Okay. So the Secret Society of Second-Born Royals is
Mhm.
about a group of second-born teenagers who are sent to summer school over the summer,
Mhm.
and their summer school turns out to be a high-tech training facility for superheroes. We all have superpowers that were unbeknownst to ourselves. My character Mateo is a very shy and meek character. He's very
Mhm.
awkward, antisocial. The
Yeah.
complete opposite of myself, I guess you could say. But yeah, he throughout the film has a huge confidence arc. He learns his sense of confidence and learns how to trust the people around him. So yeah, he's a heartthrob of a character, and I feel like you guys are gonna melt over him. So
Oh, I'm melting already. He sounds so sweet. You know how we are, how us girls are. He sounds
yeah.
so sweet. And we always fall for the guy that transitions to become the hero of the story. So this sounds really exciting. I'm excited to check this one out. What was the auditioning process like for this film?
Oh yeah, the audition was nerve-wracking. I
Uh,
was so nervous. Okay, so I walked into this audition room and I walked into like 100 people just
mhm.
there. I've never been in an audition room that packed.
Woo,
And like the 5 years that I've been acting, I've never been in an audition room with like
that's
more
intense.
than like 20 people.
That's
So I
intense.
walked in and it was packed. There was a lot of people. But me being the social butterfly that I am, I walked around and I talked to people. I got to know them. I realized, they're all there for the same thing. They just want to make their acting dreams come to light. So it definitely helped my nerves a lot.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Apparently, being a social butterfly helps you out in these types of situations because you got the part. They loved you.
Yeah.
So, speaking of getting to know people and understanding that, everyone's here to go after their dream, what was it like working with some of your co stars? I mean, were you all able to grow close and remain as friends even after production?
Yeah, we are all, even though we're all spread out, across the country and the world. Olivia lives in freaking Australia. So yeah, but
Wow. Yeah.
yeah, we all maintain contact. We all have group chats together on Instagram and on iMessage. So yeah, we all keep in contact. But working with them
Yeah.
was amazing. That was a huge blessing, getting to work with such a diverse ensemble cast, from Niles Fitch to Skylar Aston, Peyton Elizabeth Lee. It's a
Yeah.
lot of big names in there, and I was
Yes,
I was
it
very
is.
proud. Yeah, I was very proud to work with such an amazing cast.
So let me ask you, if you had to compare Secret Society of Second Born Royals to any other film or anything that's come out so far, what would you compare it to?
Oh,
I know that's a tough one. I know that's a
that's a
tough one.
good question.
I do actually
Um,
have a film that comes to mind, but I'd love to hear what you would compare it to.
just recently, a new film came out called The New Mutants. I feel
Yeah.
like this is a lot. It's a way child-friendlier version of that, of course. But
Okay.
I feel in the sense of like, we're all the underdogs. Our characters, we're all the underdogs. We're all still trying to learn how to control our powers and figure out who we are. I feel like Secret Society is a very child-friendly version of the New Mutants. I feel like that's a good comparison.
Yeah, that's a great comparison. I actually saw a very extensive trailer for the New Mutants, and I would say that's a really nice comparison. We also
Yeah,
got picked up on maybe the Hunger Games meets Sky High, which are both classics among our generation. So yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
for sure. What was what was your favorite scene in the second? I'm sorry, in the Secret Society. That's a mouthful. In the Secret Society of Second Born, what was your favorite scene to shoot?
Um, oh, there's so many.
I
I
know.
think one in particular that I really loved. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go obstacle course scene. There's a scene in which all the trainees are put in this intense obstacle course, and they
Okay.
have to run around on avoid these objects, and there's these crazy lasers
Yeah.
flying around, and it's madness. It's just total insanity, right? And
Yeah.
filming that was hilarious, and getting to see the final project of that was really inspirational. To see all the
Yeah.
screw ups we did beforehand, and then seeing this amazing thing we did at the end was really cool. So yeah, that's probably my favorite scene.
That's awesome. Getting to be a part of like an obstacle course. I've never done anything like that. I don't think I have the
Yeah.
stamina. So that
Yeah.
that is pretty cool. So we also seen you on the reboot on that to That So Raven, one of my favorites. That's such a classic. You played Miles. What was it like to work on such an iconic, hilarious TV show?
That was the most fun I've ever had. Working on Raven's Home was
Yeah.
inspirational because all
Wow.
of those little kids, they're like 12 and 13, and I show up and I'm like, I'm 15, I'm playing Miles from Raven's Home, and I'm looking at them like they're all living my dream. They're doing this at such a young age. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
they worked hard, they were patient, and look where they're at now. And I was like, it was really inspirational and cool to see. I was like, they all get to work with freaking Raven Simone like every day. That's
Yeah.
so amazing and inspirational for me because, it proves that anybody of any age can do it. It all
Mhm.
depends on how much work you put in and how patient you're willing to be,
Right.
so yeah, it was an eye opener for me. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, that's great advice to hold on to as well. So it's awesome that you went on set with an open mind. You were able to
Yeah.
take that away from that experience. It's awesome. So we have seen online that you also play a couple of instruments. Could you share with some of our viewers what some of those instruments are and what made you interested in learning how to play?
Yeah, I do play a few instruments. I play piano, violin. I've been learning the guitar, and I play ukulele as well. I feel like guitar and ukulele they kind of go together though. I don't know. But
Very
yeah,
talented.
I learned piano when I was 7, 8, somewhere around there.
Hmm.
Only because I tried acting around that age, my first attempt, but I had a really bad stuttering issue. So I
Oh, okay.
couldn't I couldn't do the auditions because I couldn't speak. So, so
Wow. Now that in and of itself is inspirational.
yeah, so I had to do a lot of speech therapy
Mhm.
and all of that jazz. But started taking a liking into music at that point because you don't have to talk, and it's another beautiful way of expressing yourself. So I'd always wanted to play piano. So my parents got me a keyboard for Christmas, I believe, and now I've been playing piano for over 11 years now, I think. So yeah, the rest is history.
Wow.
And then sixth grade is when I started playing the violin because I didn't really want to do art because it was an option between either art or music. I was like,
Hmm.
I like music, so I'll do music instead. They're like, how would you like to learn violin? And I had nothing better to do, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I've been playing violin ever since then as well. So yeah, those are my two main instruments.
Well, you are very talented, sir. Piano
Thank
and
you.
violin. We love to hear it. What do you enjoy doing with some of your downtime while we're in quarantine, social distancing, all of this?
Yeah, I've been my music, of course. I've been focusing a lot on
Yeah.
my music, especially the
Mhm.
piano. But I've noticed like a month ago, I started realizing how lazy I've been. I feel
Oh,
like I've been like just slouching around too much, playing the
mhm.
piano a lot, but I don't really feel like that counts as physical exercise, except for maybe like wrist exercises, but I don't think that counts.
Counts.
So I was like, yeah, yeah. So I was like, I need to start going out more. So recently I've been working out more in the backyard with my dad, and
Hmm.
I got a skateboard for my birthday. So
Nice.
I've been doing that a lot in my downtime, and I've been trying to get good at it. Feel like that's a nice skill to have, especially in California. Everybody
Oh,
skates here, so I feel
you
like,
got
yeah, I feel like I was left behind. Everybody's
yeah.
skating, and I'm like, all right, well now I have to learn.
You
So yeah,
gotta
I've been doing a lot of outdoor activities recently.
awesome, awesome. Well, that sounds like fun. I think I want to pick up a skateboard. I might meet you out in LA and we can
Let's
get
go.
down
Let's
together.
go.
Let's
Let's hit the
go.
skate parks. Let's go.
Let's go. So, Robin, do you have any acting inspirations, or is there any actor that comes to mind who you would say inspires you or has inspired your career?
Um, Will Smith for sure. Will Smith has
Mm,
been a because my dad loves Will Smith. Will Smith is one of my dad's favorite actors. So I've been watching Will Smith since I was born, pretty much. All of his movies, my dad has probably seen them. I can't say I've seen all of his movies. I don't know if I'm that dedicated. He's done a lot of work.
Yeah,
But
I'm pretty close.
yeah, but he's an amazing actor and he's super influential, I'd say. His movie Focus was amazing. I loved that film. And alongside Will Smith, I'd have to say Leonardo DiCaprio was also a huge inspiration for me as well.
Yeah.
He his I can't even verbally explain how amazing he is at his job. He is able to just take any role and just make it himself. I don't know how he does it, but he's super inspirational for me. And I watch a lot of his films, so I can get a better idea of how to ground my characters and make them seem more real for the viewers, because he does an amazing job at that. And yeah.
I have to say, I love your choices.
Thank you.
Leo, Will, those are top notch. So if that's
They're up there.
Fire too, I would love to see it.
Awesome.
Those are top notch. Could you share when the Secret Society of Second Born? We're gonna have to come up with an acronym for that. Let's call it SS. Oh God, SSSBR.
Yeah, I believe there is an acronym. It's SSSOBR.
There we go. SSSOBR. Can you tell us
OBR.
when it premieres and where we can watch it?
Secret Society of Second Born Royals is streaming September 25th only on Disney Plus. So go check that out. Next Friday, next week.
Next Friday, next week. Okay? Now, I love to ask this question because I always feel like it hits right in the heart and it kind of gives us a little bit more insight to you as a person. Right now, there's a trend going on Facebook, Instagram, where we're giving each other our flowers now. Before we pass, before we go, we're giving each other our flowers now, while we're here, while we still can. So who is a person that might come to mind that you would just love to give them their flowers right now today, to say thank you, show your appreciation, say I love you? Who would that person be?
My parents, of course, my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
We lived in Midland, Texas. I've been doing acting out there for a while, but I did Midland Community Theater. I did musicals there, but I wanted to do film and TV. So the oil business wasn't doing too well down there, so my dad got laid off, and my family dropped everything to move out here to LA so I could pursue a career. That is a debt that I could never pay off. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's super inspirational and super supportive from my whole family. And I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't have that type of support. And I love them to death for that. And everything they've done for me is just pushes me to be better at what I do with my job so I can give back to them. So yeah, if I give my flowers to anybody, definitely be my parents.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful, honestly. The sacrifice, the love that they have for you, that you clearly have for each other is really inspiring. So thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Where do you see your career in 5 years from now? Where do you see yourself?
I don't know. I never really think that far ahead. I don't know. Hopefully by then, 5 years from now, hopefully I will have graduated from college. Hopefully I will have found that apartment that I've always wanted for so long. There's one specific apartment in West Hollywood that I've wanted for so long. And once I turn 18, I'm going to go off to college, hopefully USC. And, hopefully by then I will potentially have found someone that I can share my life with and travel the world with.
By the time you're 18?
Huh?
By the time you're 18?
5 years from now.
Oh, wait, 5 years from now. You're 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding. I could do that.
Yeah, no, I'm 17 right now, so 5 years from now I'll be 22.
Just kidding.
So, yeah, hopefully I find someone that I could travel the world with and explore the world with. That's a huge dream of mine, to travel the world. So, yeah, that's hopefully where I see myself.
I love that. I like that all of your visions are pretty much practical. Like it doesn't even have anything to do with entertainment or that industry. It's pretty much where you see your life, Very awesome. Like, I can really appreciate that.
Thank you. I don't want to jinx myself,
Oh, no, you can never jinx yourself. You just got to claim it, put it out there, work hard for it, and it's yours. So,
of course, yeah, you got to manifest it.
You got to manifest it. Keep that attitude. And I also want to say that I was just playing. I can really count. So.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I believe you.
Thank you so much. We actually have a game we would like to play with you before we wrap it up. Do you have a little bit of time?
Yeah, I do. Let's do it.
All right, so it's called Faly's 5 Faves. So we just want to get to know you a little bit better, find out what
Okay.
some of your favorites are. All right, so number one, what is your favorite song?
Oh, there's so many. There's so many songs.
I
Um, favorite song right now, it's probably 90 by Jaden Smith. I've been listening to that song
know. Oh, Jake.
over and over and over again. Yeah, Jaden Smith. Sorry, I don't know what happened. Anyway,
No,
yeah, Jaden Smith. He writes really good music.
he does.
And when I heard 90, I when I first listened to it, I was wondering when the beat was gonna drop. Like for like
Yeah.
a minute, I was like, "Where's the beat at?" And then it just hit, and I was like, "Yep, I love this song." So yeah, I've been on 90 for a while.
All right, honestly, I have not heard 90 yet, but the way you just described it makes me want to go and check it
Oh,
out.
it's good.
So,
It's a poem.
yeah,
It's literally a poem. It's so good.
all right, I got to check it out. All right, what is your favorite food?
There's so many foods. There's so many
Oh,
foods.
we hit you with some hard ones.
Does a dessert count? Can I say like?
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet I'm gonna have to say green tea mochi.
Oh, you're bougie, huh?
That's
Green
my that's my favorite ice cream. Whenever I go out to Trader Joe's and I see it, I'm like, we're getting it right now. I don't care. I'm getting it. That's my ice cream.
I love it. That's different. I love it. What is your favorite TV show currently? What are you currently watching? What are you binging on right now?
There's so many TV shows.
These questions are stumping you. I'm so sorry. It's really hard. You have to think about it on the spot.
Okay, a really good TV show
Uh-huh.
that I've watched recently. My friend got me into anime the other week, so I started watching this show called Seven Deadly Sins, which is an anime on Netflix, and I'm loving it. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's really good.
Okay, Seven Deadly Sins. I think I've seen that in scrolling. I've seen that. I might
Yeah,
have to check it out. The anime section, it'll pop up. I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it.
It's actually a super popular anime, which is why I got into it. So my friends were like, everyone's seen it. I was like, I haven't seen it. They're like,
Yeah.
watch it. I was like, okay.
Me neither. So, okay. You're giving me some stuff to check out and look up. So, who is your favorite actor?
Right now, it's probably Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's good. Like he's good. He exploded in the last couple of years. I don't know what he did, but no, it was Call Me by Your Name. That's what he did. He did that film and he just exploded out of the waters. Then he did Beautiful Boy with Steve Carell. Been nominated for Oscars in the past 5 years that he's blown up. He's been doing amazing work. So yeah.
All right. Favorite actor. Okay. And then lastly, Faly, what is your favorite movie? Another tough one. I'm sorry.
Favorite movie. Okay. Because I love Logan Lerman, I'm gonna have to say The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That
Oh,
movie has
that's a good one.
been I love that film. I've watched it at least 3 times. I think I can say in the past couple of weeks. That movie was really inspirational only because Logan Lerman is such a good actor.
Yeah.
And, seeing him and Emma Watson, in all in one film, it was overwhelming and it was a powerful film and I enjoyed watching every second of it.
Awesome. You have great taste, by the way. I
Thank
love
you.
learning more about your favorite fives. So, Faly, where can folks follow you on social media?
Right here, follysboard._16. And the rest of my social medias are actually in the bio of my Instagram. So if you guys follow me on my Instagram right now, you guys can find my Snapchat and Twitter.
There you go. Awesome. Well, thank you. I want to thank you again so much for your time. You have been fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This was a really awesome interview.
Awesome. You've been
I've never
great.
done an Instagram live interview before. So this
Isn't
was
it
a first
exciting?
for me.
It's
Yeah.
relaxed. It's very relaxed. You can be
Yeah.
yourself. No pressure.
Yeah, exactly. I feel it makes me feel more comfortable because I'm very comfortable with Instagram. I know what's going to happen all the time. I feel like with Zoom and all these Skype interviews, things I never use, I sometimes panic because I'm like, I don't know what to do. But with this, I know exactly what's going to happen. And yeah, it was a breath of fresh air. So thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Do you have time for maybe 1 to 2 questions? I see them coming up in the comments, so I don't want to leave folks hanging. Did you have time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got time.
All right. I see the phenomenal mayor. or Marie, hope I pronounced that correctly, asks, do you have any info for upcoming actors? Which I take to mean maybe any advice for anyone interested in acting is what I probably take that to mean.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. I'd say for advice, I would say be dedicated. You know, hard work and patience is what's
Mm-hmm.
going to take you guys a long ways. You know, patience especially. It's going to take a long time to get into this business, and maybe not. Some people make it a lot quicker than others. Some people take longer. It's not that you're not more talented than them or less talented. You know, they just had something that maybe you don't, but but you have something that they don't because we're all unique to ourselves. You know, so be patient, be yourself, and put in the hard work, and everybody has a chance of making it. Now, for information, you guys should go check out CGTV. That was the acting workshop I did when I first came to LA. That got me my agent and my manager, and it got me a huge, gave me a big, I guess you could say, advantage in this industry, and it gave me a little bit of a head start. So yeah, check out CGTV.
CGTV. Awesome.
CGTV. Yeah,
Thank you so much for that advice. That was good stuff. All right,
of
so
course.
we're gonna let you go for real this time.
Awesome.
But it's been amazing. Thank you. We're gonna definitely have to have you come back and see us again.
Of course. Yeah, that would be so awesome. That'd be fun.
Awesome. Well,
All
thank you,
right.
thank you, thank you. Black Snow Now appreciates you, and we wish you the best of luck and hope you have a great evening.
You as well. Thank you so much.